Greetings, conference family. Welcome to my office here on Conference Drive in Goodlettsville. It's kind of quiet around here, and it has been for the last week. For, like many businesses, we've had to respond to the government's directive to close our business and our office to the public. Yet some of us and many of our directors and those who work from this building are having to occasionally be here to accomplish the mission and purpose that you expect from us. I bring you greetings. It's my desire to share with you hope and encouragement in the midst of very troubling times. Indeed, as you would expect, the COVID-19 virus has impacted us in a number of ways, not least of which is the regrettable decision that we've had to make to cancel a number of our events and almost clear entirely our calendar going forward, at least for the intermediate time frame ahead. And it's for that purpose for which I want to share with you some news regarding our summer camp meeting, a tradition and event in this conference that has a over 100-year history, including anticipating this year celebrating our 75th year anniversary, conducting this wonderful 9-day event on the campus of Highland Academy. We have delayed making a decision as to whether we could go forward with our camp meeting. It could truly be called a signature event on the calendar of ministry that comprises our mission and ministry that we share with our members in Kentucky-Tennessee Conference. And so we've delayed making that decision, constantly staying in prayer, reviewing reports from the media, from government entities regarding the charge and responsibility not to congregate together in light of the challenge of COVID-19. But as we've now come to the 1st of April, with little more than 8 weeks before the start of our camp meeting, we now must make the decision that we see at present no possible way of conducting that event. Now, many of you will join me in experiencing the same disappointment that I have, for it is truly a unique opportunity for fellowship, spiritual growth, and yet living in these very difficult times, we feel that we have no choice but to indeed cancel the event. It's possible that if circumstances warrant, that we could do a shortened, abbreviated version of camp meeting, perhaps a Sabbath event at Highland Academy around the same time frame. But we will keep you posted as to whether that possibility, that hoped-for possibility, materializes. Meanwhile, I encourage you to be of good cheer. Continue to visit, to worship on the internet as government regulations allow. Perhaps personal meetings are not out of the question in very small groups that are in keeping with government directives. But as I close this announcement to you, importantly, I wanted to share with you some hope from Scripture. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, Moses is addressing his people. And in this case, today I'm addressing you, my family. Moses expresses these words that I'd like to share with you. He says, "There will come a time when you will seek the Lord your God," verse 29, "and you will find him if you seek him with all your heart and with all your soul. And when you are in distress, and all these things come upon you in the latter days, difficult times, problematic days that Moses was predicting. Moses says, when you turn to the Lord your God and obey his voice, the Lord your God you will find is a merciful God. He will not forsake you. He will not destroy you." And isn't that promise still in effect today? Finally, I end with the words of Jesus that have so often brought comfort and cheer to my life and to yours. The Lord said to his disciples, shortly before the eve of the crucifixion, just a brief few days before he'd go to the cross and then later, of course, ascend to heaven, wanting to give them encouragement in the midst of their tumultuous, difficult hours that they were living in. John chapter 14, Jesus said, "Know that I am the vine and you are the branches. If you abide in me, you will bear much fruit. Without me, you can do nothing. But this gift I now give to you, it's a peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you, not as the world gives. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid." So the words from John 14 and 15 encourage us to stay connected with the vine, to continue to bear fruit, and experience during this time a renewed call to mission and ministry, different ways of doing it, different format, but to do so with the wonderful presence of His peace. God bless you, and thank you for your continued faithfulness.